Hey, one pizza but don't want to share? We've got Pizza Hut's My Box. It comes with one pizza and a side with multiple combinations. It's the right size lunch for you and only you. No sharing required. Get your My Box today, only at Pizza Hut.
Sudah aku lihat tu. There's a lot of things that we can learn from that speech.
Hey Charlotte, what's your take?
Well, we could look at appreciating the value of independence to mean spending money more wisely.
Or making our own choices.
Having to decide yourself is pretty intimidating.
But could be rewarding too.
Sorry, I have to ask. Are you guys looking for something in our store?
Yes, we heard about the Yo prepaid.
Yes, with the prepaid plan, you can choose your own data, talk and text, or combo add-ons,
Where we can make our own choices.
which will lead you to spending money more wisely. On your add-ons.
Choose the prepaid plan you can build your own way with flexible add-ons for data, talk and text, and combo packs. Head to store.progresif.com to order your new SIM today.
Last year, we set the stage for the biggest esports tournament in Brunei. A platform where legends are made. A $25,000 prize pool and a spot to show who was the best PUBG team in Brunei. But this year, we're about to go bigger. Welcome to the AMPRO Clash Series Season 1, where you will be given the chance to start your legacy as the first ever ACS champion. You wanted more games? You've got more games. PUBG, VALORANT, and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. With 3 titles, we're looking for the next kings and queens of Brunei Esports. This is your chance to show the whole of Brunei, no, the whole of Borneo, who's the champion, and a stake at a $27,500 prize pool. So what are you waiting for? A registration fee? I'll see you on the battlefield.
Yes, I've been back at it. On this music like a bad habit. I abuse it like a crack addict. I swoop the beat and take a crack at it.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening. Welcome to day number 4 of week 3 for the AMPRO Clash series of Valorant here. Today it is me, Yamiraj, again with my trusted...
Smoke you. Yeah.
Yeah, Smoke you. Back at it again. 2 Thursdays in a row with this guy. What a pleasure working with him.
And today is an interesting matchup. DXT, the final match of week 3, DXT versus TP. But first,
We'd like to thank our sponsors. Our main sponsor, Progresif, our official lifestyle brand, Boeffi, our official restaurant, Jollibee, our official isotonic drink, UC1000, our official merchant wallet, pocket.com.bn, our official vehicle sponsor, Hyundai, our official energy drink, Red Bull, our official tech sponsor, Yappe IT Store, official pizza sponsor, Pizza Hut, official performance partner, Nissan.
and we would like to thank our fan sponsor, MOC Logistic, Pop in the Box, Burgers and Grills, Brunei, T4 Brunei, Monkey Bars, H22 Workshop, GT Engineering, and our production partner, Lailatu Shazana Studios. Our logistic partner, Mortar Events, marketing partner, Hoko Agency, digital partner, Alfred, and our social media partner, Rano Adidas.
Alright, with that wrapped up, again, it is Tutong Power. And
And DXT, yeah.
what are your predictions here?
I feel like Tutong Power has the upper hand here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will see how DXT, if they can answer to Tutong Power's
Performance,
performance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially last night, I wasn't the one casting. It was Chimo and Coco.
Yep.
But that first map, Ascent, with Sigun against TP, Sigun looked like they were gonna go into overtime.
Yeah, they start slow. TP started slow that round, but a few blunders by Sigun really pushed that game to overtime. But yeah.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, will TP perform well again today, or they kind of burnt out for trying to put it all in yesterday? DXT has had ample time to rest here.
Yeah, but DXT played 3 games yesterday, so that was a
3?
lot. Yeah, 3 games. DXT.
All right, they went
yeah,
the whole 3 maps,
the whole
right?
3 maps.
Yeah, we'll have to see what DXT are gonna be bringing in today, because I think everyone is definitely leaning over for Tutong Power to win this because of the sheer performance coming in from players like Yonggi, White, Skeleton.
Yeah, they want to see Tutong Power in the finals for sure.
Yeah.
But will DXT upset those Tutong Power fans? We will see. Yeah.
Yeah, DXT definitely has a number of fans too. And looking at this map ban, DXT banned Ascent first, then TP went for Haven. It's surprising DXT banned Ascent, but again, yesterday TP showed that it was possible for them to go into overtime, but it didn't happen, unfortunately. So DXT is going to be picking Bind first with TP on defense.
Yeah, and the second map is going to be Fracture. Fracture is a fun map now. I feel like the stun agents.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then DXT ban Pearl and TP ban Breeze, which means the decider will be Icebox.
Yeah, so we're going to have Bind, Fracture, and Icebox, and if it seems that TP are going to be performing as much as they were in previous days, I think this might be a 2-0. I'm calling it early.
Okay. But what do you expect though from DXT with Bind? Have we seen a lot of DXT games in Bind?
Yeah, we have in Bind we typically see Solo playing either the Chamber or Sky. So I think it's going to be interesting what he's going to be picking this time, because he's sharp and Chamber rewards you for being a sharp player.
Yeah.
But if you're sharp and you know how to juggle utility like on Sky, then it also brings a helping hand to your teammates and not just yourself.
Yeah, that extra initiator, yeah. So yeah, we will see what happens.
Yeah. Between TP and DXT, like on pen and paper, DXT, they have really good players. But what I think they don't have compared to TP is the chemistry.
That's true. I think but I think skill-wise, I think TP has the upper hand here
Yeah.
in terms of like who's the better shooter, who's sharper.
Yeah, like gun mechanics, I would say. I would wholeheartedly agree with you there. TP definitely have the upper hand. When it comes to utility as well, TP also, actually,
So what is the win objective here for DXT?
in order to get
At
their
least
presence, at least
yeah.
to get around, I think if you don't have aim, because this game has so many abilities, right? If you don't have the aim, you have to trade your utility. you've got to bait them to look at something else. You've got to make
True.
them move their crosshair away from where you typically peak with maybe like a Sova Recon, make them play anti-flash, anything to make them budge, and then use that opportunity to get a pick.
Yeah, I think they really need to strategize this one, especially on buy. I think it's winnable for DXT, but we will see what they pull out composition-wise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
composition will determine a lot for DXT side. I think for TP, they can run away with pretty much anything. But if they decide to go with a comp that's less utility, it might give the upper hand over to DXT.
Yeah, so we'll be right back with this short commercial break.
All right, sorry we debated you guys a bit there. It seems that the lobby has not been set up properly yet. So, speaking of which, things that we haven't seen much are your clips for the giveaway.
Yeah, so just bear in mind today's the last day to submit your best Valorant clips to win this chamber doll by It's Just Yarn. So we will look forward to watching all of those clips and decide who will win this doll today.
Yeah, so head on over to crit.esports on IG. There's a link for their Discord where you're supposed to send a Valorant clip. Anything Valorant related, as long as it's from you. A meme, a clutch, anything.
Yeah, it could be the best or the worst. Just send it over and whichever impresses or make us laugh the most could possibly win and bring this chamber doll home.
Yeah, it's the last day, and I've gone through nearly every clip because it's like barely any. There's like
Yeah.
only like 10 to 15 clips so far.
Exactly. And
So
you
you
guys-
you
yeah.
have a higher chance of winning this guy if you felt like you've lost out on the first 2 weeks
Yes, and tomorrow will be the announcement.
for the winner of that.
Yeah, today's the last day to submit, and tomorrow will be the announcement for the winner of the giveaway.
Yeah. And if you guys feel like you want to get one other than this giveaway, just head on over to itsjustyarns.pn. It's $70 for a pair like this, any pair you want, or
Is it
$40.
35 for each or 40?
40.
40.
Single
okay.
piece is 40, so you get, a
You
bit
get-
of a discount.
Yeah, a bit of a discount you get too. Share it with someone.
Yeah, could be his Sage, her Jet type of deal.
Hey yo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Dual things.
Yeah, do things in Valo. Speaking of Valo, did you watch any of the VST games last night?
Yeah, I did. It was so impressive. EDG was surprising a lot of people.
Yeah, I actually, and a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, I was actually wanting EDG to win against PRX.
Okay, why?
EDG did not drop a single map on their last chance qualifiers run. Can you imagine doing that?
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just for people like me. I didn't follow that true.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They really perform well.
They
that map.
did. So like, if I were to think about it, they had a time where they felt confident, they didn't lose a map, and then they're moving on to playing LAN against PRX, who have just been waiting on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, and also they mentioned that they scrim a lot, so we don't know what was gonna happen. But EDG, if they won the first map on Pearl,
Oh yeah, it would have been trouble because Icebox was so dominating.
yeah, they played ice on the hometown of PRX. They played Icebox so perfectly.
They did their studies basically. But now we are ready to go in game number 1, DXT versus Tutong Power.
All right, this Agent Select powered to you by Boeffi, the official lifestyle brand sponsor for this entire event. Again, if you want to get these comfortable chairs, mine being the G1 Plus, it is $5.99 upfront or $55 a month, or smoke use.
Oh, or the GT1 Pro, the table for $39 per month, and it could also be cashed out for $389.
Yeah, you want to see what other stuff they have, head on over to Boeffi International on Instagram. Boeffi, better living, better home.
And now we're in the Agent Select here. People are hovering the Yoru pick, which is quite interesting. We don't see that a lot, but it is quite an outplay if the Yoru gets picked.
Yeah, Bind, again, we talked about PRX earlier. It seems that because of how Forsaken has made Yoru meta on Bind, a lot of people are kind of seeing if they should play it. But I think it was a bait.
We got debated.
Yeah, we got debated really hard on that one.
But yeah, now we're seeing that we'll be having Sova on the Tutong power side by Bowie here. It's looking interesting so far. Pretty standard from TP. I expected there's gonna be a race and a chamber on both sides. Mostly almost similar, except for that extra neon there on the trait for a Sova. Okay, now we're going to start Tutong power on the defense side here.
Alright, let's see what DXT are going to be able to do here. Since they are starting on the attack, their composition, they have 2 initiators and a huge blind coming in from the paranoia of their Omen as well. Hold on.
Wait,
I think I'm talking about the wrong side. Yeah, sorry.
But Tutong power has both blinds, 2 blind agents, and
yeah, I was talking about the wrong side, guys. Talking about TP. Yeah, DXT are gonna have to work a lot here trying to get into the side, but they have a Raze and a Neon. So it's gonna be easy for them to go in, go hard, go fast.
Yeah, Neon expectingly going to try and stun U-Haul here.
Yeah, so let's see. All 5 players of DXT right now just waiting on the edge of A, not giving any information. Just being chilling a little bit. You can see here on the map that White as well as Skies is holding up B.
And you notice that the Sova and Race is waiting backside here, trying to maybe like buy some more time while DXT is going to try and plan at default here.
Yeah, the Pain Shell coming in with the Boom Bot, trying to clear U-Haul with the Frenzy here. Lunario takes out Hen TP, but Zek manages to get one. That is Lunario. So now the controller out of TP's side, it is going to be harder to control the pushes coming in from DXT.
Youngis does wait, trying to delay this plan on default here. DXT is just waiting. Oh, they took the TP.
Rotating, and this is a good rotation because if you look over at B, there's literally nobody but only White, who actually trailed into that teleport, taking out Solo, a key player here.
Now it's all about the retake here for Tutong power. There's a Brimstone that's low there, very quickly gets eliminated by Yonggi.
ATG managing to find one. Zek as well. It's down to 2 on 2. Trying to tap the spike, baiting down a little bit, but Yonggi is on 10 HP actually. A bit of a whiff from Zek, but he manages to find it somehow.
Now it's up to Bowie here. One in Hexagon. And ATG just refrags that. Nice trade there. 1 round goes to DXT.
Yeah, DXT, like we said earlier, the upper hand for sure is TP. But DXT here are playing it smart.
Yes, I'm surprised nobody was anchoring B side there on the side of Tutong power.
Yeah, I think by the time everyone threw in their utility in A, Tutong power just wanted to go brawling against them, thinking that they wouldn't leave. But it seems that they probably had an intuition that they all were already in A, so it was time to transfer over onto B.
It's just the nature of the playstyle in Bind here. Like, there has to be someone anchoring. But now DXT is hanging around B long here.
Skeleton, White, and Yonggi are actually all posted up here in B long. With Solo clearing the hookah. Alright, has a buddy to back him up, Buonaga.
Yeah, this full buy from DXT. I think TP has to be extra careful here.
Skeleton and White taking up so much space.
Right here.
Despite the fact that they are at a huge disadvantage right now. Buonaga has the information that he was jiggle peeking, but I think they are unaware of where this Sky is pushing up right now. They don't have to worry about it. The trademark's just waiting. And that Trailblazer coming in from ATG, not finding anyone.
Oh, NTT is going to push this U-Haul. Keeps Luna, you with a quick flick there with that shorty.
And he's gonna use his Shrouded Step to get on top of the box, but does not find a second. It is ATG to stop him from getting a really ratty kill. Yonggi getting a right click here, but very quick reply from White with a nice headhunter shot. Then that was the last bullet in his chamber.
That was no pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended.
But
White.
then this is a 2v2 situation. ATG gets stacked a lot. Ooh! Thrifty round there by Tutong Power.
They both get one each using the classics. So disciplined, taking their shots so slowly. White almost whiffing with no one punishing him because they were already up in New Hall, and you had Skeleton by triple just waiting for them to come out.
Yeah, that's just gun mechanics.
Yeah,
Very disciplined, and now DXT is in a big trouble here. They have to run this eco. It feels bad when you buy.
yeah, it
second round
does. It
and you
really
lose.
does.
It feels really bad.
And because of that, now they get to have a handful of rifles in their hand. Double flash with the swing coming out from these two players.
Ooh, Zek
So
got
much
some-
damage.
Well traded there, but DXT loses 3 players.
With
just
Zek, yeah.
just outside of hookah.
Zek only found one, but at what cost?
Cost of 3 of them. And now they're just gonna play it slow here. ATG's waiting with both Sheriff here.
Yeah, it seems that the setup for TP right now, even though it's only been 2 rounds, is the same thing. We always see White, Skeleton, and Yonggi posted up in B, and they leave the Smoker and Initiator over up in A. A bit of a 2 and 3 situation. Lunario here is just jiggle peeking a little bit onto short, holding it with the Vandal very confidently, I might say.
Yeah, they're just gonna anchor this side, waiting for what DXT is going to do.
Yeah, their only option here is to smoke and pop flash.
30 seconds left.
No information about anyone in U-Hall. No one is in there. Tapping the spike, trying to bait out if anyone's gonna go for a spam, which Lunario tries to. Tagging a little bit off of Bua here.
One enemy
Paint
remaining.
Shell lands directly on top of the head of Bua, and it is down to a 10 HP ATG.
ATG has nowhere to go there, but yeah, Power gets another round off of this. It's going to be next round. It's going to be really important for DXT to win the next round here. Full buy for both teams.
Yeah, if they lose the next round, that TP will just gain a lot of momentum off of that.
It's going to be very scary. White here buys an operator on the 3rd round of the game.
Yeah, and I think if they find out that he has an operator, Zek might just be forced to use his ultimate.
Maybe he is going to keep it for Eco, but we will see what he does.
Yeah, Solo and Hentiti are still sitting on eggs. They haven't found their pace here yet.
Yeah, they need to get themselves warmed up. White here taking a very aggressive angle on D-Long, but loses out.
Yeah, Hentiti finally cracking the egg. He's got a breadstick now. Trailblazer is gonna clear it out because they know they love playing together here. It is just Skeleton on the edge of the entrance, waiting for anyone to pass.
Skeleton
See
is
the
in
revolt. Yeah.
Skeleton is in a difficult position here. Who managed to get one?
Oh, but a double swing coming out from ATG.
This split push is working out for DXT so far. Now Zed gets White's operator.
ATG already putting down the spike. Yonggi is gonna go with this showstopper to kick it off, taking out Solo from the backside. Seekers are coming in, and things are happening so quickly with DXT coming out on top of that round. Finally getting some pressure off of themselves by winning the full buy.
Wow, White's aggressive push here. They didn't really make up anything, but a disadvantage for Tutong Power themselves.
Yeah, the way ATG and Buanaga double peaked Skeleton there really opened up the entry for side. Because Skeleton took out ATG in the beginning, and he thought, oh, maybe I could get one more. But how are you gonna get one more if there are 2 people staring at you in the face?
It's so unfortunate. Now, White does have Tour de Force, so let's see
So
what they can
aggressive.
do.
How does he get on top of this box so quickly without anyone noticing?
Wait,
It's like in front of short.
no, he used the TP
To get on top of
to
it?
get on top of it,
Okay.
and then TP back out.
Alright, let's see if he can find any value off of being in such a aggressive position. He might just find Buanaga here, and he does, taking him out.
Let's get one, but the blind here, they did not notice Yonggi is holding the left side of Shower.
Ooh, this paint shell could spell disaster. Unfortunately, does not cross that entrance. what could have damaged ATG as Zach finds another onto White, equalizing it out. A 3v3 right now. So much utility being traded with HanTT. HanTT and Zek are just destroying these players one by one for being impatient.
Why did Youngie repeat that shower, actually?
I think he was feeling it, but come on, man. You gotta show some respect, right?
Show some respect to the operator there.
Spike planted.
Now it is a 3v1. Skeleton has the Seekers. He has all the utility in the world to make this possible, but it's gonna take a lot, and he kicks it off by taking down one. I think he will commit, and he does. Seekers are being placed out, so he knows where one is. Sends the guiding light into bat to push him out.
He's aware, but
ATG! Skeleton. A bit of a whiff there.
ATG was blinded too.
Yeah, and I think ATG was just as surprised as Skeleton.
He was surprised at himself.
He's like, oh, I got it, guys.
I think he was just predicting based on the gun trails.
Yeah, but I like this. DXT are not looking as shaky as they were yesterday.
They're ready.
They're ready. They're literally picking apart each player one by one.
This is interesting because they're a week 3 team.
Yeah.
And they're doing very well here. Managed to get this final lower. And here Zach is holding B long, just waiting if anyone's trying to pick aggressively like last.
Oh, it is Skeleton who is... And this is a bit standard. You have the Sky jiggle peeking. You get the information manually. You can send the guiding light to pop flash and just peek it out. You have to be wary of those people playing anti though. Trailblazer is gonna have to push him back away from Octagon here, having to give the space. So it is just Skeleton, Bowie, and Lunario holding it down as Solo and Buanaga are really trying to push them out with a bit of a wall bang onto the tube.
Now everybody from DXT is going to wait for this B split push.
Do they just stand here and wait for an opportunity to be given?
Ooh, and Zed gets an operator shot there onto Skeleton. The orbital strike going for the backside of B. But I think ATG gets this side here.
A pinch coming in from Youngie from behind with White waiting on the other side of that smoke. It's gonna be difficult.
Youngie's getting ready to jump off this hookah, but too late. White gets eliminated. Oh, that was very close for Youngie to get that last and third kill.
Youngie almost went an aim labs there. If he only came out just a second earlier while they were looking at White.
Yes, that would have been very unfortunate for DXT.
Yeah, but again, DXT, they're doing the same thing where they're not giving too much. They're literally picking it pixel by pixel, especially Zek, because he's on an operator. He's picking everything double zoomed, and as soon as someone picks it just an inch, he manages to find one.
They're playing very respectful here,
You
and
want to play? Let's
they're getting rewarded for it. Again, DXT is going for this hookah push.
And Zach just doing his thing again. Look at this. Double scoped in, just clearing it out inch by inch. Not giving them any chance to cut him out of the round.
The operator is being very huge here for DXT. That's White's operator, by the way.
Yeah, Solo actually managed to find the head of Youngie there through the smoke. That opens up the side a little bit. And because of the recon coming in, he knows he can paint shell him. The HanTT also finds Skeleton over the side of Long.
Oh, he's playing tube right now. Gets one. Almost gets two, but Solo. White refragging Solo there.
Oh, and they're not capitalizing on the fact that he's blinded. Instead, gonna commit to this plant. Using the fast lane here to get out, probably.
They're playing very safe here.
Oh, the last bullet there missed by White. As Lunario covers him from the side, and he picks out at the right time. But Lunario! It's Zach on the tour de force.
Very hot pixel.
Again, just a pixel is all Zach needs to find a...
Zach is playing very well.
Yeah, Zach is on fire tonight.
What a shot there with the tour de force. Okay, now White is picking that operator back up after a few rounds of dropping it. We'll see how effective this will be. He is posting up on B again.
So what is TP gonna do here? DXT have been doing the same thing. They're not defaulting. They're going for split pushes, especially onto B. Now it looks like they're going to go for an A. And White isn't there. So this operator is probably not going to give them anything.
We will see. Solo does have his ultimate up.
There.
Just going for this. They're very patient.
They are. And I think TP really need to try and play cross-map space control. If you know they're committing to one side, try to get information on the other.
Yeah, maybe they could try and push out. Oh, Skeleton managed to find the other Sky or outside of shower here.
Using his Trailblazer earlier, right? Yeah. So now, Boombot trying to stall. They're really trying to stall this. Even Lunario committing with the paranoia, but Zek is on the edge of this U-Haul entrance. Yongi finds one with the paint shell. Zek being consistent as he is, as Lunario finds one. Bowie getting another. But Buanaga replies. Wow, however, Bowie takes him out and gets the third, taking out Solo.
Well, very well played there. White was very aggressive trying to push that U-Haul.
It seems that tonight, all of the patience from White has been handed over to Zek.
Yes, exactly. White is trying to play very aggressive, but it's not paying off that well yet. He does manage to save the operator from last round, and
now DXT are gonna be on the eco, because even though they've won 4 rounds, all of those 4 rounds are very close and expensive ones.
yeah, we'll see what they are able to deliver here on the eco.
Again, they're only sending one man out to confirm this bath push. It's gonna be Buanaga. It seems that TP here are very, very passive. Only 1 round did they ever try to push up for space, and that was actually on their eco, the one where they won.
An exec here by DXT trying to get control in hookah.
Overdrive, showstopper, everything being thrown in.
Oh, Yongi.
Solo.
He's gonna get caught. Oh, Yongi with the judge.
What a disgusting way to stop the showstopper here. And tags.
Hand tag.
Tags and TP down to 56, and the showstopper takes out Zek. Oh, this paint shell is gonna take him out.
Spike down A.
They find one with the shorty.
Ooh, White with a quick shot there. And the round goes to TP. Very, very quick. But it was an eco round. Understandable. Now it's just going to go for a full buy here. We'll see what DXT is going to do. I think it's best for them to get as much point on this attacking side before Tutong Power attacks.
Yeah. DXT looked like they had enough utility to stop that, but Yongi with the judge just said no.
Yeah, that was impressive by Yongi.
So fearless.
Yeah, a huge judge control.
And then he instead got the showstopper, taking out Zek, which would have been NTT instead, but oh, Lunario actually spots Solo here by the box. Here's a few shots from the teammates covering him as well.
Gets banged a bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little peek. Now, DXT is going to not execute this A push though.
Yeah, I think they're
slightly defaulting a bit.
I'm wondering what made them decide to not stick to B, because B was working out 4 rounds in a row for them, and suddenly they change it up going into A, and it's nothing but disaster since then.
But now, TP is just waiting here. 3 players are on A side right now. White's holding showers.
This is just a game of patience at this point. It's like they're playing chess.
Exactly, and White's getting ready there. Gets smoked out. No vision from the backside here.
Relay bolts are gone now. NTT has nothing else to cover him in U-Haul, but they each find one. Zek takes out White with NTT, cutting off their controller here. So it's gonna be very difficult right now for Tutong Power to get a retake hold, because you don't have those smokes to cover off some of the sides here.
That was an interesting shot by Zek there on top of the boxes on A main. Get White. Now Zek gets another one.
One enemy remaining.
It is just Yongi right now who swapped out his judge.
Oh, Yongi gets one.
They're respecting this.
Zek,
he thinks Zek.
Oh, paint shells. Oh, but Zek has to take that move. and gets the shot on Yongi.
Very well played from Zek. We almost thought the pain shell was gonna catch him off guard there, but he peeks out at just the right time to take out Yongi and teleport swiftly away.
Yes, I think it was just a sound cue from the pain shell.
Yeah, you hear that beeping sound coming at you. You're gonna want to move.
It's flight or fight for Zek there, and pays well. DXT with the upper hand here, 6-4 against TP.
Yeah, it is still close. That round ended with 2 players yet again, so every round has been expensive so far. Not a complete stomp. Besides them going to be, those have been complete stomps.
Yeah, I think now they're going to commit this 5-man B long push.
That's gonna be a new one.
That's gonna be a real.
Yeah,
new one.
yeah.
They're not going to Sukan, but it seems like they're just gonna bait.
Oh, is Skeleton gonna be baited? Oh, look at how Solo is playing anti, even though he's the one pushing up, and he's allowing Zek to just hold with the operator.
Whoa, Solo just walk peek there. I'm not sure if Skeleton was awake to anticipate that.
But the double boombot kill from Yongi, how did that happen?
That was complicated. There was too many smokes maybe, that's why.
Yeah, the fast lane as well, not giving them the vision they needed.
Now that's going to slow DXT down from executing this push. They do still have the TP, but White is anchoring. We will see if they're gonna plan on
30
taking
seconds
that.
left.
And look at what Lunario is doing. He's already taking up the space over into middle. So he knows if they're gonna cross back into hookah, he's not gonna go any further because he probably thinks Zek is holding with that operator.
They're being very respectful, both teams. But this is the execution here
10 seconds
from
left.
DXT.
Paranoia is gonna come out from Lunario here. And it does. It blinds all of them. And the Hunter's Fury with Yongi.
Spike down B.
Got the spike.
They...
And the time just runs out. There's nothing you can do at this point. Naga trying to go for
Last
exits.
round before the switch.
And they were all literally just surrounding him, not aware of where he was.
Well, Naga managed to save his gun from last round, and this is the last round before the swap here. Will Tutong Power get 6-6? Here we will see. I think everything went well for DXT, but to the point that Yongi gets the double kill with the boombot slows them down. Yongi's playing really good here.
Yeah, Yongi filling in for White on the picks. A nice shot from White with the operator finally taking out Zek.
Now the Trailblazer here trying to clear out Shower for DXT.
They've gathered that one player is playing in front of it. Do they know that White has repositioned though?
Solo getting ready. Ooh!
What a pre-fire from Solo, taking out White. A nice late trade coming in. But again, now you don't have the operator with you. It's going to be harder to hold those longer angles without anyone covering with that one-shot, one-kill weapon. B is literally just one person, which is Lunario. He doesn't have to worry about rotating too early.
Yeah, they're playing very good here. ATG gets a shot on Skeleton, eliminating him. Now that's a call for the execution here.
ATG is 1 HP, and unfortunately, that dart lands back into the smoke.
Very unfortunate. Stay holding in ball here.
Oh, Bonaga gets tracked by the dart. But ATG comes out and takes out Yongi. Lunario trades him out. It is up to Lunario and Bowie, but it is just Bowie now. As I said, Lunario is cut off. 2 shock darts in his
Very
hand.
unfortunate for TP here, but will Bowie gets one.
Ooh, and TT tries to go for a trade there, but he's using a Spectre, which is very difficult to peek with precisely.
But we should be aware here that there are 2 U-Haul players, Neon and Raze there. But Solo playing very well.
Yeah, Solo playing very restrained, not
Switching
giving any
sides.
chance.
He's good with that peak.
Yeah,
he's been getting kills with that peak.
he's been very consistent with jiggling. And a great start for DXT in that first half. It is 7-5, 2 rounds ahead, but 2 rounds is nothing if you lose the pistol. If TP somehow win pistol and they get the full buy on the Spectres, you are expecting a 7-7, and depending on who wins that bonus, things could go very, very wrong for either one of these teams.
So yeah, we'll get to see how TP is on the attacking side here in buy. I'm not sure, but what happened? But this is becoming a close game.
It is, yeah, it still is. Youngi's gonna clear out Hookah with his boombot. Information given over onto ATG with that guiding light sent out in long. Trailblazer in return, coming in from ATG.
Protected by the trademark here, giving info that there are some players in showers. DXT smokes showers out. I mean Hookah out. Sorry.
Oh, they also smoked showers out actually earlier. Both sides.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's see how they're gonna execute this. Yongi taken out by Zek, who rendezvous out. What a shot from Zek.
Yeah, just before TP getting this side gets one eliminated.
Yeah, so now
5v4 situation.
4 players on the side of Tutong Power. What are they gonna be able to do here? Lunario equalizes it 4-on-4. White taking the upper hand now. Gets a second, gets the third, and a fourth. One tap from White.
Yes, White is awake.
He's wide awake.
Wide awake.
Yeah, wide awake. It is now 6-7, and like I said, oh, a Vandal.
A Vandal.
A Vandal buy from White. He wants to win that bonus. He wants to take the lead.
He's going all in for this buy round here.
Yeah.
But like last round, there was last buy round after the pistol, DXT did not manage to convert it. Their tempo, and will TP win this time?
Yeah, I think I'm expecting TP to get this one, but look at that. They're gambling right now.
They're stacking A here.
Yeah, and it's only Zek who's gonna be rotating back over onto B. Taking out the trademark, he knows they're already there. So those shorties in the hands of some of these players are not gonna be able to do anything. Because retaking with a shorty is as good as...
That's a knife.
yeah, as good as pushing with a knife.
Oh, we will see here. Oh, Zek gets one. That's better than a knife.
Yeah, that's better than a knife. The shorty actually managing to find one because Zek was posted up in the smoke at just the right time.
Now, I think TP shouldn't push this. They should be aware that there's a lot of like maybe shorties.
Ooh, a nice trade from ATG, but White is there with the Vandal, and that's gonna be very hard to take control of. Rendezvous out, makes it very smart.
Very careful there by White.
Last player standing.
Only finding one. Could have found a second, but again, double peaks from White and Lunario to cover each other.
Almost expensive. Almost expensive for Tutong Power there. But now the score equalizes.
Yeah, if White had been taken out, they wouldn't have had the time to pick that Vandal back up. Yeah, but
it would have been very hard then.
Yeah, that would have been a waste, but they did pretty good damage. A lot of the players were taken out. 3 players were cut off from that round. So DXT should be able to get this. However, I'm looking at Yongi who's probably gonna blast back his way into U-Haul with that Bucky. And he might be able to blow the brains off Solo here.
I have the spike.
Oh, he's not even gonna... Oh, Solo's actually on top of the truck. He's not even in U-Haul.
It's going to be very risky.
Oh, I think he sees his shoulder.
They're aware.
They are, and this paint shell is gonna land right on top of him. Yes, it does tag him a little bit. So now he's posted up in U-Haul. They're literally funneling Solo into it with this Bucky. Oh, but Solo almost taken out, is down to 40. The last player left, Lunario, gets handed a chance here. 6 bullets. He's gonna reload. 2 people already moving their way in as they Scooby-Doo peek him.
2 people.
Zek is just staying in A in case he TPs. I mean, staying in B.
Yeah.
Can I get a drop?
But, wow, that was a very quick round. Didn't catch a lot of the action there. But it was so fast.
It was. That round happened really quickly as soon as DXT managed to get few picks off in U-Haul, especially Solo not being cheesed out by that Bucky.
Yeah, Solo was taking taking precautionaries, like taking
You
the
want to
distance.
play? Let's
Yeah,
play.
yeah, I think his spidey senses were tingling a little bit there. And now Zek is gonna be playing, White is gonna be playing with his Tour de Force here in Bath. So they're gonna smoke it off, but they don't have any idea about what their setup is right now.
Yeah, typical from B Ultra Base, they're going through the TP there.
If you look at the setup of how DXT playing, is literally a mirror image of what we saw TP doing.
Oh yeah, that is very true. The Rays and their chamber and the sky.
Yeah, on B, and they're leaving the rest of the gang in A. Oh, but this could be a bad call, leaving only 2 if everyone is gonna burst out here. I mean, it's gonna be difficult pushing out of that smoke.
Bowie recons the backside here. I think they're about to execute this. Naga
Finds White through that smoke and tags a little bit off of the sky. Lunario manages to take out Solo. How? I don't know, but Skeleton gets hand TT as well, so it is 3 on the side of DXT. 1 man away.
flank.
Oh, look at Zek with the trigger discipline right from behind, taking out 2 easily.
Wow, Zach was playing
Last player
very
standing.
well there. The trigger discipline.
I feel like this always happens whenever we're both casting. We look at a chamber and we're like, hey, this guy isn't their teammate.
Oh yeah,
The last
exactly.
time this happened, it was
exactly.
with pros.
But that was very good. It was just like he waits until he has a easier target.
Yeah, he waits till he sees that there's more than one opportunity.
The patience pays off. Now it's 9-7. It's looking to go in DXT's ways here.
Yeah, Donario is okay. He's buying a Vandal. 3 Vandals in the hands of TP with only a Spectre and Bulldog to catch on. So, are they gonna keep doing the same thing here again and again? Where they're just splitting up going into side?
Why here pushing up showers, but there's going to be Hentity. Ooh, Hentity with
Hentity.
slight side steps and gets that frag.
Taking out White, one of the strongest players from the side of Tutong Power. That's a lot of pressure taken off their back and a lot of...
This is going to be very bad here because there's 2 people playing.
But he played anti and played it just nicely, ATG. But Lunario
Lunario!
finds 2.
That was so huge. Now it's just a 3v3 situation, just like that. Yonggi goes blast back to backside here.
And then TT somehow manages to find Bowie through that smoke and the wall at the same time.
Yonggi's position here, but does not get pushed out.
No, and the smoke is actually a bit off, but from the shadows, it's gonna push Lunario onto A side. It's gonna stick this plan, and Zek takes the orb and
Spike
TP's
planted.
out.
Yonggi in the side of CT spawn here.
This is good if Yonggi gets the time just right. Lunario taking out the 3rd. So now they know where the last 2 players are because Yonggi's already cleared out CT and Heaven.
They're aware. They're very aware
He still
here.
has his flash.
Oh,
He still has his
Enemy
flash.
remaining.
flash out
enemy
here.
remaining.
Luna, you going for the ace here. Zach, oh, very close.
Zek overcoming the triumphant clutch of Lunario. What could have been?
Lunar, they managed to split up and did not hit both the blind from Omen.
Yeah, if they took out Yonggi, if they didn't take out Yonggi, that was definitely TP's round.
It was very surprising. It's just unfortunate that Yonggi got taken out out of heaven there. But very close now. TP is on the eco. They are on the back foot here. Trying to claw their way back to close this game.
That's a good spot.
Alright, DXT, you've got 3 points ahead. But we know, like yesterday, if TP understands or finally gets a grip onto the situation, they can easily, slowly make their way back up.
I'm not sure if this is TP just haven't warmed up but DXT looks like this is their map. This is their game.
Yeah, compared to what we've seen before, DXT are looking really, really confident here. They are just waiting to see if anyone's going to be pushing up on a default right now. They are on the eco. So DXT look like they already have 11 rounds in the bag. A paint shell to disturb anyone peeking on the front of site. Nothing being caught.
We're just trying to find information slowly. Playing patient. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Nice flash coming in to stop that jiggle coming in from Solo. So now DXT, they're just chilling. They're just really waiting for an next move to happen.
Simple TP, but two hookah. Two people are playing hookah. Zach gets one shot. Two.
Spike down
Orbital
B.
strike.
One enemy remaining.
They were
Huge
ready.
combination.
They
They
were
were ready.
so ready. White goes into CP. Gets one. Just White trying to make a statement there.
Go, go, go.
But wow, DXT was so ready for that.
That was a really nice strategy.
That was a really nice call too.
They had information that they were gonna try to execute A, but they were thinking if they teleport, we should at least have someone holding it. And on the other end, Hentiti and Zek.
Yeah, they held their grounds on the hookah very well.
The orbital
DXT
strike though, a bit overkill.
Overkill.
Yeah, a bit
but
overkill.
wow, DXT must have been having fun here. Just 2 more rounds for them to close this out. The underdogs.
Yeah, I would say for this game, they're definitely the underdogs for sure. And we were praising so much about TP.
Yeah, TP. Yeah.
ATG not managing to catch Yonggi.
Such a risky angle there.
It could have played in his favor. Solo trades out Lunaryu. Controller out of the situation. With getting a second onto Bowie on this flank is dinked down. Paint shells being traded. And he finds a third onto Yonggi.
The paint shells. That was a reset for the paint shells.
So what is White and Skeleton gonna be able to do against 4 players on DXT?
Zach holding. Zach gets fully blind there. Doesn't panic too much.
One enemy remaining.
This is a nice cross coming in from Bua. And Bua just picks them out, confidently taking out both of the players.
Now DXT is on match point.
Match point.
Yeah, match point for DXT. The first game of the day, and DXT are looking really, really sharp.
It's such an amazing performance here for DXT on Vine. We did not expect this.
We really didn't see this one coming. All I said was if they played it smart and strategic, and they probably heard me. I'm not too sure what happened, but they did their homework probably.
But seeing how Zach performed is definitely the top fragger.
Yeah. But TP has 3 ultimates right now. You got Seeker's Showstopper and a Hunter's Fury, which could turn things around when it gets a little bit sticky.
White just gets smoked out of shower here.
Your trail.
Okay.
Last pack
Seekers,
off
everything.
the back, misses on his target. Give me the judge here, gets eliminated. On
Solo
shower
takes
play.
out Yonggi with the judge. So Yonggi can't play the cheese strat here. It is just down to Lunaryu with satchel in.
You're done.
And
that is
Defenders
it.
Win.
Map number 1. Well done from DXT, who managed to take out a really strong team like Tutong Power.
Wow, DXT is performing for a week 3 team. This is very impressive how far they can take the games here.
Yeah, and Yonggi is surprisingly match MVP. I thought it would have been Zek, but we have to hand it to Yonggi. He found a lot of opportunities over on the defense side, but it seems Solo suddenly popped off that second last round to get round number 12. The flank coming in, found 2, threw a paint shell onto Yonggi, who was unfortunately already 3 HP.
Yeah, they're very, very, very strong on Vine.
Yeah,
We're quite surprised actually.
we're
We're
in
super
shock.
surprised, actually.
Yeah, so we're not gonna waste any more of your time. Hang in there, and we'll see you over for map number 2 later.
Go out and on the night, reach up and touch the light. We're dancing, we don't sleep until we die. We don't have to worry, drink up now the night is early. Keep dancing, there's no time for running right. We go out and on the night, reach up and touch the light. We're dancing, we don't sleep until we die.
Welcome back to the second match of DXT versus TP here. And the next match is going to be Fracture.
Yeah, so I think with Fracture, unlike Bind, so many places to think about. It might make the utility disparity of DXT. They might have to separate things a bit too much, and that might go into the favor of Tutong Power. But despite us knowing Tutong Power are the sharper shooters,
DXT is impressing us.
yeah, DXT were winning their 1v1 so effortlessly the last game on Bind. We saw a lot of plays coming in from Zek with the operator.
Yeah.
Literally, just a pixel of seeing their character model, and he manages to take them out. And also Hentiti with his micro movements. Every time White tries to pick him off,
Just a little slide to the left.
yeah,
and,
just
gets
just
the
a
kill.
little shimmy.
Just a little bit shimmy shimmy. Yeah. And then I wonder what TP has got to do here. They need to bring this to game 3 for them to qualify, or else they play the last week of week 4.
Yeah, and it's gonna be tough in week 4 because week 4 is gonna be full of teams that have been playing so many weeks. Maybe some teams coming in from week 2. The one tonight to lose is gonna be moved over there. So I think week 4 is gonna be a battle to the death.
Yeah, basically, and because that's the final week, whoever gets eliminated will not qualify 100%.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a really big make or break week because when you back up a person, they either cave into the pressure or a demon comes out.
Yeah, and it would be very nice for both of these teams, one of both of these teams to qualify, but it looks like DXT has one foot in this. We will go quickly into this break and get to match 2.
All right, we are back in the agent select now. I'm looking at DXT all hovering over Duelist again.
5 duelists.
Yeah, just baiting us here. TP,
Imagine if they're on it.
imagine if they.
Imagine they're on it. That
To
would
be
insane.
fair, it's not unheard of in ranked,
Yeah,
but
in rank.
this isn't ranked, so we're definitely not gonna be seeing this. If DXT does this and they somehow manage to win, I don't know what else to say.
That would be insane. But hey, it's not gonna happen. Looks like they're going to just hover on this KO. Maybe a breach too for the XT side.
Yeah, White is gonna be on Raze this time, not Yongi. Yongi is gonna be on Neon, so both of the star players of TP are gonna be set
Select
up
your
as those
agent.
entry duelists. Bowie is not gonna be initiator, he's on the Brimmy. Lunario is gonna be on Chamber, and Skeleton is still the initiator. He's the only one that's playing the same role here. ATG is on an initiator again.
I like DXT having a jet there. I think it's just good for executing. But we'll see.
Yeah. We've had this discussion before. I've had it with Chimo. Like, if you have a jet, her getting space is a bit more precise.
Yeah.
Because you just have to think of which direction you want to go and you'll dash towards it. But with someone like Raze, if you don't have the mechanics, you're gonna land somewhere completely different.
But on the DXT side, they do have one duelist here. Let's not forget TP has a Neon in their team. With Neon on this map, it is quite favorable. It's fun to play.
Easy to rotate.
Easy to rotate.
Yeah, so you can commit to one side, get a pick, rotate all the way, and regroup with your team. Or even on defense, they're going on the other side of the map, it's easy for you to just go into high gear and just get
That's a
into
good
sight
spot.
when you need to.
Yeah, I think for DXT they have to play a little bit of an anchor because Neon is a very super fast agent here.
Alright, let's see how DXT kick it off in the pistol round here, with 3 of the players from TP pushing on to A main. 1 on each side of this flank.
Very aggressive here. Lunario gets 2.
Almost a cross with ATG coming out to even things.
Smokes down. Wow, that was now all of a sudden TP has control
Spike
Oh,
of A site here.
With no one else coming in. A run and gun from White, but
Last player
ATG
standing.
cutting him off. It is down to 1 man left. It is Buanaga, who only has an incendiary. Skeleton holding out his, what I think is the fault line here to concuss, playing off the contact of Bowie. Bowie's just jiggling off the pillar here from underside.
Buanaga does see him from the drop.
A flash coming in, the incendiary to cut off the middle of the stairs.
Buanaga gets 1.
He still has his aftershock though. He can't stick this.
He gets half. It was very close. And Skeleton, calm and collected there. Gets the point for it. Tutong power.
Very well played from Skeleton. He had the flash,
There.
had the aftershock.
Yeah, the shot was so huge.
It was.
It was a good buy there.
Buanaga though, really sticking it out to half, losing some HP to that aftershock and tried to pick Skeleton, but Skeleton was already on his way to side.
Yeah, and there was no time. There was not a lot of time left. The spike was ticking very fast. And it's going to be a buy round. I like that White push in CT just now.
He did.
Yeah, it really was a well played there.
Yeah, it created more pressure for DXE to come in from the flank.
White satchling in, misses the rope, but gets 1 but gets traded out by Solo.
Yeah, Solo
Very risky there.
was spammed through that smoke, almost finding the head of Skeleton, with Lunario actually picking one off the side of Arcade
planted.
here.
Now it's going to be a retake.
Lunario.
1 enemy
Gets
remaining.
1.
Lunario is gonna pick off the last guy. If Buanaga turns around, right here, actually lands a
Buanaga.
double headshot. A run and gun from Yongi, with Buanaga again dealing a lot of damage but not managing to find him.
Tutong Power starting off this map very well. And it's going to be a bonus round here for them.
It is, and the full buy now coming in from DXT. But in my opinion, bonusing in Fracture is a lot less riskier than it is on other maps if you think about it.
Yeah, it's quite. If you just pick you can pick the spots you want to play.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to force defenders to split up. So if you have 5 Spectres running it down against 2 or 3 Vandals, the Spectres should win.
And you get their guns.
Yeah, you get to trade out for better weapons. But we'll just have to see what DXT are gonna be able to do here.
DXT is pushing very aggressively here.
Oh,
outside
they're
of
on the rope. Okay, they crossed. Imagine if DXT saw them on the rope there, if they didn't run out.
Oh, yeah.
Like they just walked out of satellite earlier.
But now they're going to pinch, basically. They have vision there over tunnel. ATG.
Picks off Skeleton to open up round number 3.
White is also in the tunnel.
Ooh, White almost taking out ATG. ATG didn't have full armor there. That would have been a clean 1-tap coming in. Buanaga is the only player up jiggling A.
They're hanging out outside of B though, but Chamber on
White.
TP. They're going to meet up on A side, but Buanaga gets that frag on Lunayu. White gets a 1-tap on ATG. The half armor by.
Yeah, like I said, if White manages to take him out there, and he does, gonna give them a little bit of an opportunity
Sex
here.
gets stunned. Has to rendezvous out, but HTT was holding the cross there on top of the generator.
Orbital strike coming in with White holding the cross. Satchel backs out, almost finding Buanaga. Aftershock here, gonna push out Bowie a little bit into that corner where Solo just guns him down.
And that round goes to DXT. White was almost good with that movement.
Yeah, that movement tech there coming in from White.
Dodges the one on Arcade and trying to get Solo, but it's just too much for a Spectre to do.
Way too much. and way too pressured there. Still, TP managed to take out 3 rifles from the side of DXT. So I think that was very well played nonetheless, because they were looking like it was gonna be a flawless, but White managed to pick out ATG when he was left behind by his friend NTT, and NTT played it nicely on top of the generator.
Yeah, holding that push. Now DXT also has a chance to equalize the score here, but we'll see.
And look at the
very aggressive
coming in.
They're putting a lot of members here on the side of A.
Down, attacker spawn.
Oh, but the stim beacon actually saves the player there. However, Skeleton and Lunario finding one each. Now it's 2-on-2. A 2-on-1 situation here. He has to do something about this.
One enemy remaining.
Skeleton finds
One
another.
standing.
It is a 1-on-1 now with Buanaga holding the spike.
Now Lunario has to find his way around this spike.
Well, they're walking directly towards each other right now.
Buanaga should be very patient here, not peek out dangerous angles. Ooh, that scared me.
Yeah,
that scared me.
I thought he was gonna cross.
Looking backwards too.
Yeah, exactly. Lunario is just waiting. He knows that if he waits long enough, it might cause a little bit of a paranoid effect on Buanaga here. He has to be really careful about his time.
Buanaga was convinced he was at A, but well played to CP there, extending their lead.
Yeah, TP extending their lead by another here. DXT are gonna be on the eco now. And if TP, and I like that they brought ATG on KO, because if you have Lunario or Yonggi pulling up their ultimate, even White, just one button and then that's
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's all the matter of where ATG is playing here, but there's a lot of ultimates up on TP side.
Yeah, 4.
You
and
want
Skeleton
to play?
is 2
Let's
away.
play.
So Lunario is gonna play the tour de force and finds NTT's head on B main there.
Uzak with the tour de force too.
No one's playing on this side. They're playing a B split right now with only ATG to answer or possibly even stop this. Gonna go for a pop flash with the frenzy.
There's nothing much ATG can do. Ooh,
He lets him pass.
they're looking for him, but
Unfortunately, he doesn't get the timing. Lunario and Bowie taking one for their own. Yonggi with that overdrive, getting his second. And Solo with a nice shot onto Lunario here. Takes ahead of White, down 25. Yonggi's being sent down with the overdrive.
all line, but Yonggi too fast with it.
Too quick-witted. And look at that. It completely denies any chance of Solo from concussing him, just sliding his way in.
Yeah, TP is making their grounds here. Just probably trying to extend their lead, but here comes a timeout from DXT. They need to figure it out.
Yeah, this is the first timeout. And like I said, this is what I expected. TP are gonna have a lot better opportunities to play executions because this map is so big. You either have 3 on B or 2 on A, or those numbers swapped on the sides.
Yeah.
So if they play the trading game, which they are doing right now, and they don't even need to trade because DXT are not finding anything whenever they try to go into side. They're not slowing it down with their utility. It's not the same thing we saw in Bind.
Yeah, and I think it's just the matter they actually tried to play aggressive, pushing creating more space, but it's just not doing well for DXT.
In the beginning it did, but then somehow Breach on TP equalized it, Skeleton, and Lunario just had the better game sense on how Buanaga was playing it.
Exactly, but now with the orbital orb available on TP, it's gonna be a bit harder if they play post plant here.
Yeah, actually, now they have an orbital, and Skeleton is still 2 away from his Rolling Thunder, but this map has 4 orbs, so you have a lot of options to gather it. Rolling Thunder actually being used by Solo here to push out anyone on B main, so that is information given that they are pushing up with ATG being traded up by Buanaga. NTT taking out Bowie, and look at that, a pinch to take down the players.
Ooh, they pinched it and get the spike drop here. All they gotta do is hold this 5 members of DXT alive. I thought it wasn't a good investment, but they got it.
Yeah.
They made it happen.
They had to use one ultimate to do it.
Even though they didn't hit anyone, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, now White is just waiting next to Zach here.
They're literally neck to neck on the other side of the box with Solo playing contact with his flashpoint.
Now, White very fast with it. Solo flashes, trying to flash White out. ATG cover. White is still alive. Gets one.
Plenty remaining.
And now it's just left with Skeleton. Very risky push there.
It was. And what could have been a very nice collateral for White did not happen because Buonaga managed to crouch right on time. DXT finally using the aggression in their favor. They're not hesitating this time.
Yeah, they really didn't with the shockwave coming in.
Yeah, Solo using the Rolling Thunder from B main, then ATG just pushing out of A main with two other members, just really pinched those two players, Lunario and Yongi.
Yeah, it was huge that they got the spike drop too. That was the winning condition.
Yeah, that was their win con right there. And look, they're trying to do the same thing again, but this time on the side of Arcade and Dish. ATG gets taken out,
But they're
10
protecting
TT.
it. They're holding it.
But they're not giving it up. Literally, they're just going in again and again.
But the trade does not go in DXT's favor here. Zach is very, very close. While Yongi is in the plant. Zach
Spike
gets
down,
one run,
B.
moves out. But now members are equalized 3 versus 3 here.
Oh, a tap coming in from White just to clear out. They're playing it. Orbital strike coming in to delay it as much as they can. And that gets taken out by White. Yongi finding Solo. It is just one man left. Buonaga in the middle of nowhere.
The orbital strike just before the plant. Or was it baited out? We couldn't hear the spike.
It was baited out, yeah.
It was baited out, right?
Yeah, he tapped it once. White actually baited the spike 3 times.
Oh.
He tapped it once, orbital strike came in. Tapped it again, another player came out. Tapped it again, and then Buonaga came out.
White's playing comfortably here with Raze.
Yeah, he is. And we don't usually see him on Raze.
He's just feeling different today.
Yeah. I think they probably put him on that role because he was landing his shots. Feels like he could do more on the duelist role.
And again now, TP's going for this A. White
taking out ATG. Could have stopped that with his 0 point, but there's nothing for him. Skeleton flashing it out, trying to peek, but Buonaga shutting him off with that Marshall. The plant has been placed, so it is now a after plant situation.
Yeah, but DXT is on the eco here. Ooh, Yongi to get one. That's an upgrade for DXT on the side of ropes.
2 upgrades actually. Buonaga gets 1 as well.
Okay, now very risky there. Buonaga trades it out.
Trade after trade. They're coming in one by one. So
Are you
one
last
man left.
on drop? They know it's a drop. Solo gets traded out.
Played it very nice to DXT. They somehow managed to win a thrifty round onto TP just because of how TP was playing so carelessly.
Yeah, what went wrong? Was it White pushing towards CT or?
I think we saw Skeleton throw a flash into CT for White.
Yeah.
But no one was there because unfortunately for him, Buonaga was using a Marshall all the way in Generator.
Yeah, very unlucky at Yongi. Yongi whiffed on 3 people on the door side.
Yeah, I think he was like, oh, it's one guy. And suddenly 2 people came
2
out.
entry, target selection broken.
He was like, hey, yo, this ain't it, chief.
It's too much. And now TP resetting. Going for the dish push.
Yeah, they've already made up so much space here in Dish. I think he's used 1 blast pack to get ahead of Skeleton there.
What? Yes, the
Crouch
headshot there.
jiggle. Yeah, very well played from White there. Crouch jiggling his way to take out ATG.
Buonaga gets smoked out, trying to molly the side here, but no one's in.
No one is in.
No one is in yet.
They're taking picks now and falling back. Just trying to see if anyone's rotating, but DXT have not moved an inch. Zek and
Yeah, they know what's going on.
yeah, Zek and Breach right now. They're still on B. They haven't moved at all.
Oh,
Is Lunario gonna rotate with his team, or
I
is he
think-
just gonna stay here to flank? But there is a trademark.
yeah, I think TP's going for this A split push.
I think they're gonna ask him to shoot that trademark
Satchel out.
just to make them think about
30
A a
seconds
little
left.
bit.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, the aftershock from Skeleton actually takes a little bit of damage onto White. Oh, he's gonna plant here, up by pillar. Has the orbital strike, has incendiary grenade for post-plant situation.
Yongi just with the sheriff here, going to face NCT.
Oh, tries to take out NTT, but NTT crunches at the right time to avoid the headshot coming in. Lunario coming back from B.
Rolling Thunder. Zek gets one before getting stunned there.
Solo and
NTT
Zek
behind
finds
you.
one. And Lunario taking out NTT there. A nice flash coming in, but a whiff. And he concusses actually 3 of them.
A lot of utilities here from Skeleton here, but there's too many people already on A side going to defuse this spike.
With just 2 seconds left on the clock. Very
What a
well played.
retake. What a retake, actually.
Yeah, actually what a retake. Because they took out Bowie earlier, they didn't have to worry about his orbital strike anymore.
Ah, yes. But Skeleton, really nice try to like put all the utilities down. Just slightly whiffed on Solo.
Yeah, if he
Slightly
took
whiffed.
out Solo there, I think that could have turned out very differently.
Yeah. If he just took out Solo, it would have been a 2v2 situation.
Yep.
And it would be winnable.
I think he held down the fault line. Like, after the flash and the whiff, he tried concussing them, but he held it down a bit too long.
Right.
It doesn't need it to be that long.
It was
They're in
right
front of
in front
him
of
already,
you.
yeah. Let's see what TP are gonna try to do differently this time. The lurk is not
Somebody
working.
else.
They're just going to tower. White just taking precautionaries.
Yeah, seeing if anyone's behind the box there. Roombot is getting cleared out. Fast lane coming in
Trying
from
to exec
Yonki.
this. Wait, what happened there?
NTT was on top of generator, so you can see White into arcade. But Zek covering his teammate now. A bit of a whiff from Solo. Gets punished by Lunario, but it is not enough to deal anything.
Clean from DXT.
Yeah, DXT's crosses have been clean enough. Even though it's like... Earlier it was working. TP execute as 5. They're only left with maybe 4 or 3 against 2 players from DXT because they've cleared it all out. But now, DXT have adapted to the situation.
They were reading it well, DXT.
Yeah, they are. Like, NTT up on top of that generator box has been a really big issue for them.
Yeah, I think what they're lacking is somewhat of a recon. They need to...
Yeah, they don't have any way of getting solid information.
Yes, exactly.
Like, usually you would have Sky.
Yeah,
but
Sky or KO.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
don't have any of that. They've only got the anti.
Lunario gets one, but gets traded out by Solo.
And look at the HPs right now of Yongi and White.
One hit.
Plant is going down, but orbital strike coming in from
That's a huge
Buanaga.
orbital strike. Now Buanaga has to push out.
Now
Guess
we're cooking.
Buanaga eliminates Bowie. Yongi.
Out of here.
It is up to White and Skeleton yet again on this post plant. They're gonna molly it out. Oh, they even throw in a knife. Oh, but it gets destroyed. Utility after utility, and he sticks
it's
the
going
plant.
to be
Right here.
diffused.
Just like that. TP are forced to save.
No answer from TP on that
Last
side.
round in
Nothing
the half.
at all, and this could be yet again another 7-5
Yeah, a
start.
replicate is we're just gonna wait for the loadout here.
What do you think TP should do?
I think they should play for Phoenix.
Like
So,
default?
default, or maybe just find a pick first and play it slow. I think
Yeah,
going really fast is
not working for
yeah,
them.
not working for
Yeah,
them.
not at all. Alright, tour de force in the hands of a man who's nasty with it. It's
You want to
Zek.
play? Let's play.
And
Yeah,
apparently,
both Tour de Forces are activated here.
yeah, Lunario picked up the orb over on Dish.
They have
So
to play very slow here, but 5-man stack towards Arcade doesn't sound like a good idea.
while fully blinded, Zek gets the timing just right in order to successfully take out.
That stops TP. That really stops them from coming into B right now. Now they're just gonna like walk away from B and going to drop here. It's not difficult. It's quite difficult to play one side of Fracture. It's always better to play both sides.
Yeah, at least that way you get an idea of who's playing here.
Yes, exactly. But luckily, no one's playing drop here. I think they will be able to manage. Who gets detected by KO?
Actually, one
Yeah.
player does. Oh, both. Skeleton and Bowie.
Yeah, so they're aware. Now,
They're aware only of two.
Jet and Breach from DXT is going to push in because they're just going to meet up with their friends.
30 seconds left.
Ooh, they're holding aiming very well there.
Boboa Naga is missing his shots here. Zek gonna come out right on time. He does, but he gets into cover. Bowie got into cover.
Oh, he has
They're
the
just
forming
bitching
kill.
him.
Oh.
The last player here, Lunario, is too late to do anything. It's not even planted in a position where he could successfully take them out. Takes down one. Does not get the second onto Naga, but it doesn't matter. Even if he took out Naga, no one stopped defusing.
Yeah, it was a good map play
Switching
by
sides.
DXT. How they all managed to get to A main, all four of them.
Yeah, it's funny how every time TP tries to send Lunario to hold flank, they're going to the complete opposite side.
Yeah, just I think it's always better to play both sides of Fracture.
Yeah,
It's quite difficult because once you leave that other side, you have no idea what's going on there.
yeah, for sure. Lunario is being so underutilized at the moment. I feel like he's the one who should be finding the picks and then just TPing out.
Yeah, taking a riskier angle, yeah.
Yeah, because on Chamber, that's what you're expected to do.
But now DXT on the attacking side, fully stacking B main here.
Yeah, only a trademark to stop the push. And look at this.
Oh, just a disgusting amount of utilities. And Buanaga gets the side, tries to clear out tower. Oh,
Lunario almost caught out, actually.
Just needs to pick it off. Not safe, but gets crossfired by Zek.
And now he gets into safety because of that.
That was that's too much utilities. Yeah, the
Yeah.
KO, the stun, the smokes.
The KO knife, I think, was the MVP. Because it shut down the slow, the trademark.
Oh, that's how it works.
Because he got suppressed, so it's not gonna work.
The chamber gets suppressed.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
White
player
actually
standing.
finds one, but it doesn't matter. DXT already have that round because they took out the players who were covering A. I mean, they took out the players covering B, and there's nothing you can do in a post-plant situation in pistols unless you somehow run and gun with a frenzy.
This doesn't look good for TP, huh?
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't. They need to prove themselves on this defending side, whether they could try to claw their way back into this game.
They might be able to on the full buy, but this round, DXT should have it. They all have Spectres, they all have the utility. They're not afraid of pushing together, which is what TP have not tried to do. They've been going for splits.
Are you?
Okay.
Zek was looking behind. This is the moment. And that's what a Jet does. Jet is inside now, trying to clear out tower, but no one is there.
He's gonna stick this plan.
Plans for long. Quite risky there, Buanaga. Left and right. Has Molly everywhere.
Does. Yonggi tries to come out here, but a double swing from Solo and Buanaga denies a chance there with ATG killing off Bowie on Canteen.
One enemy
Lunario
remaining.
tries to lurk up into towers but does not
Such a
do
good
anything.
hold by DXT there.
It was a very good hold.
I was expecting 2 more people drop, but they made it
Yeah.
very... Yeah.
Buanaga and ATG, right?
Yeah.
They were so low.
I thought both of them were gonna drop, but they were shooting at the right targets together.
Again, they're just picking them apart one by one. They're focusing on single targets instead of looking at TP as a whole.
They're doing 3rd times a charm here, stacking on B. I'm not sure.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Then maybe once it fails, then we'll move on to the next threat.
Yeah. Oh, Yonggi and the others are gonna challenge the orb and go to underpass. That's what that smoke is for. One person's gonna hold it and they're gonna slip in.
But too late. Everybody's in B now.
It is, but again,
Are
because
they
the
aware?
trademark. Yeah, the trademark. They know one's gonna flank. So even if they go underpass, they know that they're expecting people from B main. It doesn't matter how many.
Oh.
Oh, he spots the foot there.
Okay, they're aware. They're aware what's going on.
White gets a smoke bang onto Zek. But he's down to 69 as well. Aftershock is gonna push off anyone here in the backside, but the fragment grenade, they're really slowing it down. And look,
Ooh, and Molly.
oh, he slips through and he doesn't see.
Did you see? Oh, wait.
He actually just slipped through. But ATG with a nasty pop flash out of that smoke.
Wait.
ATG. Dude, ATG's timing. He went into canteen to clear CT, but as soon as he saw on the map there were multiple players, he threw out a flash.
I didn't see that one, but wow.
Yeah, I thought that they had that round, but Yonggi actually slipped through the molly.
DXT having a good hold. They're holding the spike really well.
And winning the bonus is gonna offset TP a lot more. And that gives DXT a confident chance to get round number 11. It's just gonna add so much pressure onto the back of TP here.
That's 3 rounds in a row going B, and
Now they're switching it up. And look at TP! They're all trying to pinch A side and B.
They're trying to play the way DXT played defending, but
it's not working because
not working.
DXT is probably expecting it. Or it's just a miracle that they're evading them somehow in like coincidence.
they're playing the other side of the map, but DXT hasn't been there this whole time. The plant goes down.
And it's an open plant.
I've never seen this plan before. Such an open plan. They're going to hold this in A main.
This is actually a really good plan.
Bomb buddy out.
You can see it from Sand, CT, A main, literally everywhere.
It's an open.
Flashpoint trying to retake here, but not finding anything because Buanaga.
Enemy kill.
And gets to. Wow. What a flash. Why is Flash? Gets a headshot though.
Remaining.
Last person. Skeleton. Oh, having 4 people shooting at him at the same time.
DXT, where did this come from, man?
DXT is improving a lot since last night.
They have, like,
they're taking this convincingly.
Yeah, their timing on using utility just perfect. The luck they have avoiding
even better.
TP,
Even better.
How, man?
Maybe TP should try pinching from the other side of the fracture, not the.
Imagine they do that and DXT are on that this side again. That's like what, 2 times in a row?
Oh, paint shells. Misses it.
Yeah.
This is their target for sure. Very standard.
Another flashpoint.
White is very close here. White gets 2.
Traded out by ATG, 3-on-3, with the 3 being on the flank
Yonggi
here.
is very risky there.
A nice pop and swing coming in from Yonggi. Are they gonna challenge this?
They are going to challenge this. 3v2.
But Yonggi's already rushing in.
It's getting very close.
A nice fragment to slow it down.
They just said, hell, just go to the side, plan this off.
But they don't know which side they're playing on. They only know one's flank. That's the only information they have. ATG is gonna commit.
Only KO has a knife. I think it would have been more easier here. I wonder how many seconds. Let's get attack. 2 or 3 at least.
They know that all 3 are here. With them trying to swarm in, Buanaga, a bit too early for my liking.
It's a bit too early. Shoulda.
Way too early.
I think he should have covered more towards
the side. Yeah.
He's holding ropes.
Not the boom you hoped for.
Like, he saw them cross.
Yeah, it was a bit
It's too
hasty.
late to ulti the cross. Should have been completely just the side.
Yeah, it was a bit hasty. Maybe just wait out for the diffuse sound.
But they still have economy to buy. And Zek is going for an op. That's
Well,
interesting.
Okay, maybe. I'm not sure if they're gonna switch the attacking strategy up or they're gonna push all 5 men again.
Oh, it looks like they're going for a split. Yeah, they might have to switch it up.
Okay, no operators. Zach said no.
Okay, yeah. He refunds it.
No need.
Who needs an op?
White again, being very aggressive on towards A main.
Bomb
He throws this boombot out, and they know that he's taken up A main already. So they just have to avoid it so he doesn't get any info.
Bait mark though.
What a shot from Solo to cover Buanaga there.
Skeleton has to back off this.
Ooh, and they try to fault line to cut him off, but it doesn't find him. He just slips away on time. With Hentiti almost taking out Yonggi actually.
Ooh, they're gonna ego peek that. Hentiti gets a shot there.
Onto Yonggi. What a nice one tap. And the Rolling Thunder coming in from Solo to slow down TP on the retake.
This is going to be very difficult here. Hentiti is still lurking in B side.
Oh yeah, Hentiti.
He just needs good timing here. Oh, there's two people playing outside of there. Gonna detect two. 1, 2.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
taking a bit too long, but Hentiti gets 3.
Oh, and they spot out where the last one is.
Oh, they're getting pressure all over the map. Let's go DXT.
DXT.
Match point.
And that's match point. I'm quite surprised there was not much of a fighting chance for TP here.
Yeah.
So far on the defending side, they're not doing very well. I wonder what happened. What went wrong? They're betting on the wrong strategies.
Match point already, and I don't see it. I don't see TP getting out of this hole. Even if they have 4 ults, it's just DXT have really put on a huge display of great chemistry today.
Yeah.
What they lacked in the previous days, they're showing up for.
Tricky play tunnel here. Buanaga gets 1.
And he backs out. Look at this, he backs out.
He backs out. Very respectful here. Buanaga, watch out. Watch out, Buanaga.
From under, but his smoke actually works as a one-way.
Yeah, it was timing. It was timing.
Dude, this game is literally timing all over the place.
If only the smoke landed 1 second faster, he couldn't have seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
But now it's a 3v3 situation. I think what is wrong with TP is their retake. Their retake strat is not working out. Rolling Thunder here, but Skeletons alone.
Oh, fault line. Take down 1.
Oh!
Fragged out by ATG.
2v2 now. Quite fair, TP.
He's gonna plant it open. Oh, he taps it to bait the orbital strike. Very well played there.
They're aware of everything.
Oh, it's Bowie and Buanaga. The Battle of the Brims.
The Battle of the Brims. Very risky.
Who's got the better stimmy?
30
Near your bottom.
Last player standing.
Buanaga.
It's Lunario on the
Lunario left.
force. He's aware. Oh, the knife!
Remaining.
Oh no, the knife! The only chance he had of shutting down that knife.
It's going to be so close.
Does he have a lineup for this? There is no way he has a lineup, right?
There's a lineup for... Oh, it's on main.
Oh, he's so confident that he's not peeking it. And
I'm working.
that lineup actually bounces off the edge of the wall there. Very unlucky.
That was unlucky for the KO.
It was. He was holding out the knife already.
Yeah, he was trying to shut down that tour de force. Or was
Man.
it a tour de force?
It was, yeah, it's a tour de force. Yeah, he was holding the tour de force. It wasn't an operator.
Oh, TP just managed to make this game a bit longer. Maybe they found a breakthrough. TP does have 3 ultimates on their side, and Tour de Force activated on the side of DXT here. Zach may not be, this may not be his best map, but
You want to play?
Yes,
Let's
of course,
play.
A nice paint shell there to push anyone off.
Push on aiming here. Rolling Thunder.
Ooh, and stomping.
Oh, there's no chance for it. He gets traded out. That wasn't as big, but DXT is winning this side.
Things are going wild right now. This overdrive could be nasty, but the trade after trade. DXT from behind.
One enemy remaining.
Only 1 man left.
Oh, they. Wow. TP got. I thought TP was gonna lose half of that round, but damn.
What a round from TP, but how expensive.
That was very.
Not only economically, but the abilities used.
They went all in.
Literally everything was thrown. All the ultimates you could name in thrown besides Bowie and Lunario.
Yeah, now it's going to be NTT. I think Blade Storm is going to be live.
Yeah.
Half buy or not. This is quite forcey for Solo and Buanaga.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Zek finds one, traded out by Lunaryu. We're gonna have to slow it down. White finding another. Left on 3 here. DXT. A bit of a whiff from NTT and no more knives available. But DXTG baits him out. ATG comes out huge. Tapping 2 heads there. It's just Bowie left. Solo. With a nice flash point to push out Bowie. Oh, they spot him out. They know the position and they're just gonna push it. They're not even gonna go for plant. And just like that.
And the game goes to DXT.
DXT are your last team for this week to head on to finals. And unfortunately, TP, you're gonna be moving on to week number 4.
DXT getting
Yeah, what?
from lower brackets.
From lower, they had a lower brackets run.
Like, wow.
Could it have been a bait? Could it have been DXT were just looking like they were playing weak, so that they were like, yeah,
let's
play it overconfidently against us, and we'll punish you for that.
GG. Wow, well played there for DXT.
Very well played, man. We were so hyped about TP in the beginning, right?
Yeah, I'm a DXT fan now.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a DXT fan. It's just that their performance in the past week didn't really show what I was expecting, but I got to saw that today.
Yeah, their performance is just better than yesterday.
Way better.
Very convincing.
Very, and they get it in the bag. Clean. 2-2-0.
2-2-0. They have answers for everything. Their crossfires was great.
Yeah.
Strats was great. Retake was great.
Yeah, actually, it's like everything, every situation thrown at them, retake, anything.
Taught it out, true.
Yeah, even trading, which I thought was their biggest lacking factor in the past few days.
Yeah.
Their ability on trading was a lot better today.
Yeah, when the round looked bad, you can see it's still, for example, the round looked bad, but it's a 3v3.
Yeah.
They traded each of their losing members.
Yeah, a week 3 team looking like a week 2 possible week 1.
Yeah, possible week 1 actually.
Yeah. So hands off to you guys, and I think we are gonna have someone coming in for the interview, which will happen in a little bit.
Yeah, who do you expect to talk with?
If I had to pick one player today, I'd probably be thinking about ATG.
ATG?
Dude, the way he played KO on that last map.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't get the kills, every time they got space was because ATG delayed the push. Throwing out the 0 point, flashing at the right time, using the molly not in post plant but actually to secure space to give them room to breathe.
Right. Just buying time for
DXT.
for the team.
Yeah, like after planting usually TP just bursts in, but because you have someone like ATG on KO, it gives them a little bit, like 2 seconds is more than enough for them to reposition and to think, hey, I've got you covered on this cross.
Yeah. And getting that, probably he's been getting a lot of info that with the KO pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2 duelists didn't pay off for Tutong Power.
They didn't commit to pushing together. They were splitting up the duelists a bit too much. DXT, when they had 2 duelists, they used it completely. And we're gonna be moving into that interview right now. Who are we gonna have? Oh
Hey
my
guys.
god, what's up, Solo?
What's up? What's
What's
up?
up?
What's up? So, dude, how are you feeling today after taking down a team, especially Tutong Power, on a clean 2-0 run after winning all lower brackets from the past few days?
Dude, I can't believe it. I'm so happy, dude. Oh, we've been going all 3 maps for every single game we've been playing in the losers bracket, and even the first match against Sigun. So it's good to see a 2-0. I would say we've improved overall, like throughout the run, like from the first match all the way up to this match. We've improved slowly but surely, and I'm proud of my team, proud of everyone. They all did great.
Yeah, hats off to you guys and congratulations for doing that. I think today was the best display of performance coming from your team.
Nobody, probably not even us, expected it was going to be this like clean.
Yeah, like
everyone was synced up, dude. I swear.
Yeah,
everyone was with one brain. I love to see it.
It's a good day. It's a good day. We love watching you guys perform the retakes and the execution, but like, is there a point in the series that you guys were having trouble? It feels like.
Definitely the early games against Guns for Hire and Sigun. We didn't really practice a lot because
Yeah.
everyone had their own activities to do outside of gaming. So basically we came in uh really stiff. Everyone wasn't on their game. So it was good to see that after like a few touch ups here and there, everyone stepped up, and it was a great sight to see. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think you guys realized most about Tutong Power today that gave you the edge over them in teams of
Oh yeah,
executing?
the strats. Yeah. They pinch like on fracture. They usually pinch like both sides, so it was really obvious from the start. Even from like VODs, they usually like push one side together, so it's easy to like just focus on one end and leave the other guys to like chase after us.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense. That makes a
Yeah,
lot of sense.
we thought that you guys got lucky because every time they tried pinching on one side, you guys were on the complete opposite
Yeah, the
end of
free
the
side.
map.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were actually really good reads. So you guys did your homework and it paid off. 2-0, man.
Yeah, thanks, man.
That's something to be proud of for sure.
Yeah. And again, congratulations. But before you head off, is there anything you want to shout out here before we send you off to, enjoy the rest of your night with your boys?
Shout out to the DXT fam who couldn't make it, like Barzone and Lukman. They helped us get through the playoffs. So shout out to the boys who couldn't play. And shout out to the DXT people who's watching on the stream. Love you guys.
All right.
All right.
Well, thanks for showing up on this interview. You guys are off, and yeah.
Yeah, see you guys in December.
Yeah, see you guys in December. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, you heard it from DXT. What we thought was luck was actually them committing to playing as a team and polishing up on a little bit.
They were ready.
Imagine if they had the time to commit to playing the game even more. That was just them polishing up what Solo said was just a little bit.
Yeah, I think maybe in December we'll see a different level of DXT. Just if
Who
they
knows?
just put the time in.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. And that wraps up the last day of week number 3. We have our top 2 from this week. That being Team Sigun and Team DXT. So we've got 6. Week number 4 is going to determine our last 2. So we'll see you off in next week. But before that, again, thank you guys for tuning in, you the audience, and our sponsors. Our main sponsor, Progresif, our official lifestyle brand, Boeffi, our official restaurant, Jollibee, official isotonic drink, UC1000, official merchant wallet, pocket.com.bn, official vehicle sponsor, Hyundai, official energy drink, Red Bull, official tech sponsor, Yappe IT Store, official pizza sponsor, Pizza Hut, and lastly, our official performance partner, Nissan.
And we would like to thank our fan sponsor, MOC Logistic, Pop in the Box, Burgers and Grills Brunei, T4 Brunei, Monkey Bars, H22 Workshop, GT Engineering, production partner, Lailato Shazana Studios, logistic partner, Mortar Events, marketing partner, Hoko Agency, digital partner, Alfred, and our social media partner, Rano Adidas.
You've heard it from me, Yamiraj, and
Smoke you.
Signing off. Enjoy your evening, everyone. See you next week.
See you guys.
Hey, one pizza but don't want to share? We've got Pizza Hut's My Box. It comes with one pizza and a side with multiple combinations. It's the right size lunch for you and only you. No sharing required. Get your My Box today, only at Pizza Hut.
So aku lihat tu. There's a lot of things that we can learn from that speech.
Hey Charlotte, what's your take?
Well, we could look at appreciating the value of independence to mean spending money more wisely.
Or making your own choices.
Having to decide yourself is pretty intimidating.
But could be rewarding too.
Sorry, I have to ask. Are you guys looking for something in our store?
Yes, we heard about the Yo prepaid.
Yes. With the prepaid plan, you can choose your own data, talk and text, or combo add-ons,
Where we can make our own choices.
which will lead you to spending money more wisely. On your add-ons.
Choose the prepaid plan you can build your own way with flexible add-ons for data, talk and text, and combo packs. Head to store.progresif.com to order your new SIM today.
Last year, we set the stage for the biggest esports tournament in Brunei. A platform where legends are made. A $25,000 prize pool and a spot to show who was the best PUBG team in Brunei. But this year, we're about to go bigger. Welcome to the AMPRO Clash Series Season 1, where you will be given the chance to start your legacy as the first ever ACS champion. You wanted more games? You've got more games. PUBG, VALORANT, and Mobile Legends Bang Bang. With 3 titles, we're looking for the next kings and queens of Brunei Esports. This is your chance to show the whole of Brunei, no, the whole of Borneo, who's the champion, and a stake at a $27,500 prize pool. So what are you waiting for? A registration fee? I'll see you on the battlefield.
Yes, I've been back at it. On this music like a bad habit. I abuse it like a crack addict. I swoop the beat and take a crack at it.